Hello. So I have a big bin here of what I think are the best skincare, hair care, body care products that I discovered in 2020. I discovered a lot of great products throughout the past year, and not all of them could make the cut for these Best of Beauty 2020 videos. I was very selective with the products that I chose for these yearly favorites videos. So if you know I liked a product throughout the past year and you don't see it in this video, it doesn't mean I don't like it anymore. These products just really stand out to me for one reason or another. Let's go ahead and get into it. But first, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button before the end of this video. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the skincare product that I fell in love with very quickly, and I use it pretty much every single day. I am 45, so I'm concerned with anti-aging. I also have very sensitive skin with rosacea that can flare up very, very quickly if I use the wrong product. And I have oily combination skin. However, I just started using, well, not just started using, a little bit ago, I started using prescription retinol. I'll talk about that in a future video, but sometimes I get a little bit of dryness around the perimeter of my face. That's something that's a little bit new to me, so I don't know if things are changing with my face or what, but we'll visit that in another video. But I wanted to let you know a little bit about my skin before I really get rolling with this video. I also will be talking about my hair color because that gets asked a lot, and I need to give you guys that information too, and I'll talk about that in the hair section. So this is the Pharmacy Deep Sweep 2% BHA Pore Clearing Toner. Now, previously I had used the Paula's Choice BHA toner and I liked it, but I love this. I did decide to keep this to one pharmacy product because I get along with them all, and they had several launches this year. I love every single product that has launched from them this year. I will link those in the description box along with everything else in this video, along with what I'm wearing. If you're on mobile, hit the title below the video to get to the description box. If you're on desktop, look below that title and click the show more right below the little summary paragraph, and that's how you get to the description box. This is alcohol free. It gently exfoliates my skin without stripping it, and it just leaves my skin feeling nice and fresh, but never stripped. I use it morning and night and love what it does for my skin. This was a fantastic discovery for me in 2020, and I'm on my second bottle now. I'll go ahead and mention the other toner in this video, but this is not one that I use every day. This is more of a treatment toner, and this is one that I did not think was going to work for me because it has the word tingling in it, and when you hear the word tingling, when you have rosacea, they just typically don't go together. This is the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment. It's supposed to balance the skin, exfoliate, and minimize the appearance of pores. It has a 10% acid complex in it of salicylic and lactic acid. And I find that on mornings after I use this at night, my skin looks more even. It feels smooth. Like I can tell I've used some kind of a treatment the night before. I thought this was going to flare up my rosacea, and it does the opposite. It actually calms my skin. But I don't like to use a 10% acid treatment, any more than 2 to 3 times a week. So I reserve this as a treatment product, and it's fabulous. This is my cleanser of the year. I just bought a second bottle of it because I can't get enough. I was going to try not to and try to use some of the cleansers I have in reserve. I had to have another one. This is Tatcha the Rice Wash. This is such a beautiful cleanser for any skin type. Even though it says it's for normal to dry skin, it works for any skin type. I'm telling you. It has rice and hyaluronic acid. It's got a very nice soft cream consistency with very soft fine granules in it that are not abrasive at all. It leaves my skin feeling very, very soft and refined, and I just love what this does for my skin. I've tried a lot of cleansers this year, and this is the one that has stood out. I mean, stood out enough to where I've now bought 2 bottles of it. I've discovered a couple of really good daytime moisturizers this year. I wanted to give this one in particular a shout out because I think it's the one that stands out to me as being great for any skin type. I discovered a couple of really great cream gel moisturizers, which is one of my favorite formulas for daytime for under makeup. And I'll list those below this one too. But this one is a cream formula and it works for oily all the way to dry skin, and it preps the skin really great for makeup. It is the Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer. I find I can wear this under makeup without a primer. It functions great as a primer. I can wear it with a primer in between it and my makeup. It's formulated with shea butter, macadamia seed oil, and a plant-derived silicone alternative to deeply hydrate, smooth, and nourish the skin. And I find that it does that, but it does it in a way that does not make my oily T-zone oilier or shinier during the day than it normally would be. And it leaves my skin hydrated and feeling good, but not heavy. I have this much left. I need to buy more, and I will. It is just a lovely, lovely product. I just feel like this is the most random little product that I never would have discovered had the brand not sent it to me. I know, influencers get a lot of flack for PR and sponsorships and all kinds of things, but a lot of times we never would discover some of the products that become our favorites otherwise. And this is one of those products. This is the Kopari Starry Eye Balm. I just never would have bought this on my own. This is a, coconut-based eye balm that hydrates the under eye area. It kind of just gives it a boost. And now I don't use this the way you might think I would use it as an eye cream. I keep this at my makeup table because my under eye area, in contrast to my face, is dry and it's textured. And sometimes there is a span of time that happens between when I apply my skincare, my eye cream, and when I actually sit down to apply my makeup. And I need a little bit more hydration to happen. Sometimes just in general, I need more hydration. I literally will just dab my finger in it like this and pat it lightly underneath my eyes. I did a video a while back on just some things you can do to help if you have dry under eyes, some makeup tips. I'll link that video, but one of them was patting an oil underneath your eyes before you put on makeup. This allows me to do that in such a convenient, non-messy way, and my makeup applies beautifully over it. I love this product. It sits well under makeup. It nourishes, it hydrates. I feel like my lines are less apparent when I put it underneath my eyes. It's a really great little product, and a little bit goes a long, long way. For a long time, I used Drunk Elephant A Passione Retinol. I went through an entire tube of it before I switched to Maylove Moonlight Retinol Super Serum, and I used this for a couple of months before I switched to the prescription retinol that I'm using right now. So with a retinol product like the Drunk Elephant, you have more of a conversion process, whereas this is retinaldehyde. So there's less of a conversion process, whereas prescription retinol, it just sinks right into the skin. Now, I'm not an esthetician. That's not really scientific. That's the layman's terms of things. But I do know you can't really convert strength from, retinol to retinaldehyde to tretinoin, which is the prescription. But what I can say is in the couple months that I used it, my skin responded really well to it. I didn't lose any efficacy from the Drunk Elephant product. I have tried other over-the-counter retinols before where I felt like my skin kind of went backwards a little bit, and I felt like my skin looked really good while I was using this. You guys noticed a difference in my skin too. I was getting comments on videos during that time asking me what I was doing differently with my skin. This was a great discovery in 2020 for me because it was every bit as efficacious for me as the Drunk Elephant product I was using, and it's less expensive. So unfortunately, it's out of stock right now. So I'm communicating with Maylove to see when it comes back in stock, and I'll be in touch with you about that for sure. But I did want to put it in this video because I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I've tried numerous natural deodorants in the past, and they have either just flat out not worked or they've given me a very painful rash that never goes away, and it's really horrible. This is the first one that has ever worked and continuously worked. I want to say I'm on like my 4th or 5th Drunk Elephant Sweet Pity deodorant cream. Not only does this keep me completely odor-free, but I feel nice and fresh all day long. I've never gotten a rash. My underarms feel very soothed. I'm actually quite shocked at how well this has worked for me. I don't know why this one works, whereas other ones don't. I kind of thought I was going to be confined to using regular deodorants forever, but I have been so surprised by this product. This was a fantastic discovery for me this year. I discovered 3 Skin Fix products this year. 2 are body and 1 is face. I'm throwing the face cream in this body section because I just wanted to talk about all 3 together. The brand Skin Fix is all about fixing the lipid barrier of the skin, and it does it very, very well. This Barrier Plus lipid peptide cream has the same type of dispenser that my Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide does, and it's less expensive. It is more nourishing, more moisturizing. This is great if you have dry skin, if your lipid barrier is a little bit compromised, if you're, using a retinol or prescription retinol, to help keep things in check. I've been really, really enjoying this. The Resurface AHA Renewing Cream for the body helps keep bumpy skin away, keratosis pilaris that you get on the back of the arms. My body skin is dry and it can get, kind of dry and flaky, and it's actually completely kept that at bay. It's really, really great if you like an AHA body cream. This has a little bit of almost a faint lime scent to it, whereas the other 2 products are unscented, but I do find that the scent dissipates after it's on the skin. This is the Eczema Hand Repair Cream. I don't have eczema on my hands, but I love a good nourishing hand cream that's not greasy, and this is it. It's really great. It also helps nourish the cuticles. I've just really loved these products a lot. I'm really glad to have kind of dipped my toes into the brand a little bit more. I discovered their hand cream years ago and just discovered the body and the face cream this year, and I am very, very glad. I'm a fragrance girl. I've said it before. I mean, I have, a whole thing of fragrance back there that stays full. I can't get enough. I wear it for myself. I wear it at home. I just think it's a lovely thing. So I have 3 that stood out to me in 2020. I'll put the notes on the screen. I tried to choose between these 3, but I couldn't. So you're just going to hear about all 3 of them because I wear them for different reasons. So I have Jo Malone, Honeysuckle, and Divana. I have Diptyque Doucin and Byredo Mojave Ghost. Mojave Ghost is a great fragrance when you just want to smell really good and clean, but not necessarily like a linen towel. It's, I don't know, just got this really lovely scent to it that is universal. It just smells great, but yet not like everything else either. Honeysuckle and Divana, I mean, if you like Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede, I don't think you will go wrong with Honeysuckle and Divana. I don't really enjoy the smell of honeysuckles. I know that's weird, but this does something on my skin that generates compliments every time I wear it. I had a little sample and I was wearing it. I kept getting compliments and I loved the way it smelled on me. So I ended up buying a full bottle. Love this so much. It's, that floral sweet, but it's not a heavy floral. It's a modern floral. It's just beautiful. Now, Doucin is to me just the ultra feminine perfume. It's just beautiful and light. If you like tuberose, you will like this. I love a good tuberose perfume, but I don't like a heavy perfume. This is a light, feminine, beautiful fragrance. I don't have the notes in front of me, but it's got tuberose, obviously, and it's got orange blossom and jasmine. I can't recall what else, but it's just such a beautiful feminine fragrance that just makes me feel really girly. I don't know. I love it so much. So all of these are very different for me, and I could not choose between one. So you just got them all. So I get quite a few questions on my hair color as well as what I use on my hair to keep it smooth and healthy. I discovered quite a few products over the past year and I narrowed it down to the ones I wanted to share in this video, the ones that stood out to me the most. And I do have my hair color information here as well. Now for my color, keep in mind that I use a lot of natural light, and so my color can fluctuate from video to video depending on what's going on with my lighting. So anything that looks red toned or like the tone has changed, we don't really change anything. We've been using the same color for years. I think that's just a lighting thing. And also keep in mind that a lot of this is my natural color. She only does partial highlights on me, which means it's from like here up. Anything from here down is my natural color, and a lot of my natural color is mixed through the top. So I do get lowlights and highlights mixed into my natural color, halfway up. So for the color, Rachel says she uses 6-7N and 7-8G Midway Couture by Wella equal parts. For the highlights, she uses 12G with 40 volume. I don't know what any of that means. That is Greek to me, but I know a lot of you ask. If you have further questions, let me know and I'll ask her. She's always happy to answer questions, but I wanted to give you that because I get asked a lot about my hair color. I'm starting out the hair section with a volume spray. Now this is a spray that I use when my hair is wet and I spray it at the root. I have fine hair, but I have a lot of it and it can be a little bit flat. I like a little bit of volume. So I tried this product out a few months ago and I've never reported on it. I've tried several volume sprays out and none of them have really satisfied me until this one. And this is the Way Volume Spray. I'm very happy with it and it doesn't have alcohol, which I also love. I find a lot of volume sprays do have alcohol and they can be very, very drying to the scalp and to the root of the hair. And this one doesn't, but it does the job. So really, really glad that I discovered this in 2020. Okay, so I've had this little quad of products that I've been using on my hair that I feel like, I don't know, I've had great results with lately, and I'm gonna share with you two of the other products. One I didn't discover in 2020. So the first thing that I do, I spray my roots with the Way volumizing spray. Then I spray on Dry Bar Prep Rally, which I've talked about plenty of times. I just ran out 2 days ago, so I have to get some more. It's just a leave-in product. It makes my hair soft and helps, you know, condition it and give it a little more heat protection. And these two products I discovered in 2020. I have been loving them. This one I discovered on accident. It's a product that my daughter uses on her frizz-prone wavy hair, and she has pretty thick hair. This is the Living Proof Zero Frizz Nourishing Styling Cream. It stops frizz and lightly conditions your hair. So I had grabbed this for her and I didn't realize that she already had a full size of it. And so I kept this and I just started using it myself and I kind of fell in love with it. So I'll put this through my hair and then I put a little bit of this Bumble and Bumble Glow Bond Building Styler, which I have talked about before in a video. I can't remember which one, but this is a multitasker that smooths, provides light hold, protects against heat damage, builds bonds, and helps prevent breakage. I'll also use it as a finisher sometimes on dry hair. It does just help give that extra shine that just using this doesn't quite do. I just love the combination of all the products that I've been using. I just think they're great. I do have another product that I mix in later after it's dry. I'll talk about in a second. But yes, these were two fantastic products I discovered in 2020. I have to give my slip hair ties a shout out. Discovered these in 2020. They are the only hair tie that not only does not crease my hair like other hair ties do. I have very, very crease prone hair. It will crease even after 2 minutes of being in a ponytail, but not with these. They don't slip out of my hair. They actually hold my ponytail really well. And you know, they don't pull your hair out either. These are so worth the money. Great discovery in 2020. And I hesitated on these for a long time. I just thought there's no way they're gonna be any better than any other ponytail holder. And they really are. I'm glad I caved and tried these finally. I bought this product because Rachel, my hairstylist. Is it weird that I call her a hairstylist? I don't know. Rachel, she cuts my hair. She's been doing my hair for 20 something years. I bought this Moroccan Oil Mending Infusion because I was asking her about flyaways, because I get a ton of little flyaways, you know, whether it's because I've been using my Revlon One Step too much or from new growth, because that happens too. So she had me buy this or try this in her salon, and she said you could just pile this on and it never weighs your hair down, it never makes it greasy. It's a cream product. It's actually made to help mend split ends. I mean, it's mending infusion. It's to repair split ends. It's a cream product. I had already mixed some in my hands and realized I probably needed to show you what it looked like. I just kind of, you know, rub it in my hands and then you can kind of smush your flyaways down. It helps me when I'm filming. It helps me just in life. But do you see how, you know, nothing looks wet, nothing looks weird or out of place? Now, it may not get every single one of them because some of them are quite unruly, you know, I mean, getting some grays in there, but it smooths, and you can add this as many times as you want during the day. It also smells good, which is nice. You know, it's Moroccan oil. So it kind of feels wet when you are first smoothing it on, and you kind of worry, like, am I making my hair wavy? What's happening? But it somehow dries immediately and takes down your flyaways and smooths everything. It's just a really good product. And again, I am running out of this too. I don't know why I haven't bought another one already. And I've actually decanted a little bit and put a little travel thing in my purse because, I mean, you know, sometimes you get flyaways when you're on the go, and it's come in really, really handy. So great product that I'm so glad I discovered. This is a staple for me. It actually lives on my makeup table because I reach for it when I'm filming all the time to try and smooth these little hairs that stick out and drive me crazy. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love my other Best of Beauty 2020 videos. I have several makeup yearly favorites videos. I'll have those linked here for you. If you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and become part of the family. I hope you found this helpful and enjoyed it. I would love to hear what your favorite skincare, hair care, and body care items are in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.